Since I was lucky enough to get this building, I have wanted a mural on that wall. It was just begging for a mural. And from the very beginning, I've wanted young people from the area to be working on it. It's their neighborhood. I'm new to it, and I wanted them to be involved in it and see it come to fruition.
My mural was a cowboy with a cowboy hat, but the cowboy hat, instead of being like the actual hat, was more like the scenery of West Dallas. Initially, my project was just the cowboy, and then like the things that made West Dallas, I guess. But as I started painting the cowboy eyes first, I took a look around in the area that I was in, and I saw the auto shops, saw the people, and I said, these bridges, these buildings don't represent these hardworking people. So instead of doing the buildings and the bridge and everything else, I took the scenery that was around me and I replaced the buildings with stuff that was around that area.
I did Bonnie and Clyde, and at first we were given a list when we were like thinking of the themes for West Dallas. And Bonnie and Clyde was on there, and turns out I was the only one who didn't know who they were. So then I decided like might as well do some research on it, and I found them really interesting. In 11th grade, I decided to do like all my drawings in black and white, and then I found this like inner passion that I liked about it. Like you could see the deeper contrast and you could see like the values, and I thought this would be like a good way to practice it. I didn't want them to be too stiff. I made their lines like fluid, and I also took some of my style in there that I've been practicing over the years.
Art really like calms me down in a way. I've always liked drawing like the city. Downtown I would always like doodle, so I chose the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge, and then I did the background of the city.
My art piece is actually a snake with a train going through it, but I didn't want it to just be train tracks as if it's just going through it because it seemed too plain to me. So then at first I wanted to do the desert going into the city, but when I ended up going to the place that we were going to do it at, I kind of changed my mind because I always liked the whole idea with involving environments. So then I decided I wanted to do the desert, the cave, and the water because it intertwines with each other. So it kind of resembles Dallas, how we're very diverse. So it just kind of came up in my mind whenever I thought of it.
I really love to see kids doing art when they're kids. And I'm hoping that many of them who get to do it as kids will get to continue as adults and not have to be so sidetracked by other things.
I like the art classes in Williams because they give you a chance to expand from the classroom. So instead of me working just like in my notebook in the classroom, I get to actually influence people that view my artwork and impact them. And I feel like the AP classes at Williams really challenge you and really allow you to express yourself more freely.